Sean Combs look defeated because, again, all eyes are on him, so he's going to make sure everyone is aware that he is in upper or higher spirits, I should say, as he's kind of battling this very heavy court case.
The internet is currently in an uproar after leaked footage allegedly showing Sean Diddy Combs from jail surfaced, sending shockwaves through Hollywood. If you thought the drama surrounding Diddy couldn't get any more intense, think again. This isn't just another scandal. It's a major bombshell that could completely shift the way we view the music mogul.
It goes by the phone number, right? So like if I'm calling from Bob Smith's PAC number, they're looking for the phone number that I'm calling. They're not looking for Sean Combs. So if my number is 555-1212, they could just do a search. Who has called this phone number in the past month? And that's what they do. And then they realize, oh, wait a minute, why is Bob Smith calling this phone number? And then they go back and they listen to the conversation.
From lawsuits to explosive allegations, Diddy has been embroiled in controversy for months, but this takes things to a whole new level. The audio is unfiltered, raw, and incredibly unsettling. What does it reveal? How did it get out? And what does this mean for Diddy's future? Get ready, because this story is packed with twists. Think secret recordings, shocking confessions, and plenty of drama. Grab your popcorn, because this scandal is about to get wild, and you won't want to miss a second of the ride.
Do not entertain none of this nonsense and nothing over the phone. I'm gonna need you to get rid of all the leftover pizza boxes. The what? All the boxes left over from the pizza. All the boxes. Okay. Make sure you recycle the plastic like we talked about. Yeah. Did Jay reach out yet? Nah, Bob. He ghosting. What the f is this motherfucker doing? These things sweet now because I'm in here. It's all good. You about to get out on bail. No. Hey, yo, check this out. Need you to reach out to the producer. Let these motherfuckers know there's a release date for that new Netflix movie. Alright, Pop. It's crazy right now. Everybody out there quiet as a motherfucker, Yeah, exactly. We gonna let them have their little fun, but I'm still gonna have the last laugh. What about all these lawsuits though, Pop? Ain't none of them getting shit. I ain't worth nothing. Ain't got shit in my name anyway. Don't even worry about it. Bunch of money hungry.
Let's jump straight into the leaked audio, which has been spreading rapidly across social media. Allegedly, it features Diddy speaking from jail. So what does it reveal? While the audio is muffled in parts, the tension in his voice is undeniable. Gone is the confident, swaggering tone we're used to hearing from the bad boy founder. In its place, Diddy sounds agitated, desperate, and at times, even frantic.
Well, what about, they say, quote, the defendant also uses a non-authorized third-party messaging service called Contact Me ASAP to obscure his communications. The defendant appears to be using two Contact Me ASAP accounts. First, the defendant's BOP contact list includes a particular email address assigned to the defendant's son, which does not appear to be an account owned by the defendant's son, but instead appears to be an email address connected to Contact Me ASAP. Second, the defendant appears to be using another inmate's Contact Me ASAP account, primarily using email one. The defendant has exchanged hundreds of text messages via Contact Me ASAP with dozens of individuals, including attorneys and individuals who are not on the defendant's contact list.
In the leaked call, Diddy is heard discussing his legal issues, but that's only the beginning. Insiders claim he drops cryptic hints about his past, using coded language that's left listeners scrambling to interpret his words. Some even suggest that he makes shocking confessions about his involvement in long-standing controversies that have followed him for years. With the tension in his voice and the mysterious tone of his statements, questions are now swirling. Could this be the moment that marks the beginning of the end for Diddy's empire? The revelation has many wondering if it's all about to come crashing down.
Is this audio that has been leaked, is it real or not?
Before we dive any deeper, let's address the big question. Is the audio even real? Critics have raised concerns about the authenticity of the recording, pointing out that the quality of the sound is far from perfect. Some have speculated that it could be a deep fake created with sophisticated technology to manipulate Diddy's voice. Others are suggesting it might be an elaborate hoax, crafted to stir up drama and fuel the ongoing controversy surrounding the music mogul. With the rise of digital manipulation and the ability to create convincing fakes, it's hard to know what to trust these days. The mysterious nature of the leak, combined with the questionable audio quality, has only added to the confusion. So while the content of the recording is certainly attention-grabbing, the question of its legitimacy remains a major point of debate, leaving many to wonder if it's all just a calculated attempt to take down Diddy.
Well, I just think somebody may be trolling because they know that a lot of this stuff goes down. That's why it wouldn't be shocking.
On the other hand, there are those who are firmly convinced that the audio is genuine. They argue that the raw, unfiltered quality of the recording makes it nearly impossible to fake. The emotions in Diddy's voice, the muffled background noise, and the unpolished nature of the conversation all contribute to the belief that this is a real, unaltered phone call. Supporters of this theory claim that the authenticity of the audio adds to its credibility. And if it is indeed real, the consequences for Diddy could be catastrophic. This could very well be the smoking gun that shifts public perception and brings his empire crashing down. So, what's the truth? How did this explosive audio come to light in the first place? According to several insiders, the recording allegedly came from someone who had access to Diddy's communications while he was in custody. Yes, you heard that right. This could have come from someone within the prison system. Speculation has run rampant that a prison guard or even a fellow inmate may have been the one responsible for capturing the call and leaking it to the public. The possibility that someone on the inside decided to release the audio raises more questions about the motivations behind the leak. There are even rumors circulating that the leaked audio might not be the only piece of evidence to emerge. Some sources claim that a video, allegedly recorded by the same prison guard or inmate, has also been leaked, potentially showing more of the conversation or offering further insight into Diddy's state of mind. If this is true, the additional footage could deepen the mystery and make the situation even more explosive. This revelation, if verified, would suggest a breach of privacy on an unprecedented scale, possibly involving multiple parties within the correctional system. The leaking of a recording like this raises questions about security protocols, as well as the motivations of those involved. Was it an attempt to profit from the situation, or is there a more personal or political reason behind the leak? The fact that the recording has surfaced at such a crucial moment only adds fuel to the fire, and as the story unfolds, more questions are likely to emerge, keeping the public on edge as they wait for more answers.
But the guy who the bodyguard who recorded, the bodyguard recorded that? One of the bodyguards, not
Kevin Costner. Kevin Costner.
How did he get in there?
He's the bodyguard.
Because the bodyguards were all, the security.
They were watching that happen?
If you have a video, there's a video of the dude that recorded it.
But why would someone risk their career, and possibly their freedom, to leak this audio? Some sources suggest the leak could be part of a larger, more calculated effort to bring Diddy down. After all, while Diddy has been a powerhouse in the music industry for decades, he's also made plenty of enemies along the way. Could this be an act of revenge, a move designed to ruin his reputation? Others believe it might have been a money grab. Let's face it, audio like this is worth a fortune. Tabloids, media outlets, and even rival celebrities would pay top dollar for something this explosive. However, there's a major twist. Leaking private communications from jail is illegal. Whoever is behind this could face serious legal consequences, including jail time. So who's responsible for the leak? Some insiders point to Diddy's enemies in the music industry, while others speculate it could be someone much closer to him. Perhaps a former friend, a disgruntled business partner, or even an ex-lover with a vendetta. The plot is thickening, but regardless of who orchestrated it, one thing is certain: this audio has placed Diddy in a precarious and dangerous position. Let's explore the potential fallout.
And I don't know if it's real. So I'm not gonna sit here and say, oh, it's the real thing, it's the real deal Holyfield, it's a whole enchilada. We just heard something crazy. What are you talking about, pizza and stuff like that? It's a wrap.
Let's talk about the fallout. Since the leaked audio went viral, the public reaction has been nothing short of explosive. Social media has been set ablaze, with hashtags like #DiddyExposed and #JailCall trending worldwide. Fans, critics, and curious onlookers alike have flooded platforms to dissect every word, every pause, and every cryptic statement in the recording, each trying to uncover the truth behind Diddy's words. The audio has sparked intense debates across the internet, with people forming polarized opinions about the mogul and his future. On one hand, you have Diddy's supporters, who argue that the music mogul is being unfairly targeted. These fans point to his decades-long career in the entertainment industry, where he's built an empire from the ground up. They emphasize his philanthropic efforts, his commitment to the community, and his undeniable influence on the music industry. For them, Diddy is a trailblazer, a businessman who has created opportunities for countless artists and changed the landscape of hip-hop and pop music. These supporters argue that this recent scandal is just another attempt to tear him down, echoing the sentiment, "Leave Diddy alone." They believe the audio doesn't reveal anything that hasn't already been exaggerated or misinterpreted, and they see the backlash as a knee-jerk reaction fueled by jealousy or a desire to see the mighty fall. But then there's the other side of the conversation. For many critics, the leaked audio has only solidified their suspicions about Diddy's character and the darker aspects of his personality. To them, the recording is proof of his guilt, a raw, unfiltered glimpse into the life of a man who has often been seen as untouchable. They see this as a chance to pull back the curtain on the glossy public image Diddy has worked so hard to build. The audio, with its tense and desperate tone, shows a man who might finally be facing the consequences of his actions. For them, it's clear. Karma has caught up with him. One Twitter user summed it up with a post that went viral. Karma. This is what happens when you think you're above the law. Others have echoed similar sentiments, saying that the music mogul's past behavior, including his aggressive business tactics and rumored involvement in various controversies, has now come back to haunt him. They see the leak as the moment when Diddy's carefully crafted persona begins to unravel, showing the public a side of him that many had long suspected but never fully witnessed. For some, the audio is a smoking gun, evidence of something far more sinister beneath the surface of his wealth and fame. They're convinced that this is just the beginning of a much larger unraveling, and they're eager to see what will come next. Will this leak open the floodgates to further revelations about Diddy's personal and professional life? Or will it fade out as just another piece of celebrity gossip? Either way, it's clear that the scandal surrounding the music mogul isn't going away anytime soon, and the world is watching, waiting for the next chapter.
And then I said, you know, hey, listen, we got evidence that are going to blow the doors off of them. And then we went to the court, and she's like, oh, I heard this conversation with Mr. Cohen. It wasn't attorney-client, and he said he's going to blow our doors off with this new evidence. They said, unless they have some damning evidence that he's doing something crazy on those phone calls, or he's doing something crazy on that application.
Media outlets are having a field day with this story, with headlines like Diddy's downfall and leaked audio exposes Diddy's dark side dominating the news. The narrative is clear. Diddy is in trouble, and this leaked audio might just be the final blow to his carefully crafted public image. Every new revelation feels like a piece of the puzzle falling into place, and the public is hungry for answers. With such explosive content, it's no surprise that the media is treating this as the story of the year, casting Diddy in an increasingly negative light. However, we can't overlook the legal implications of this leak. Diddy is already facing a number of lawsuits and serious allegations, and this audio could make it even more difficult for him to mount a defense in court. With the recording out in the public domain, it adds another layer of complexity to his already challenging legal battles. The contents of the audio, along with its timing, could be used against him, painting a damning picture that will be hard to ignore in any legal proceedings. Diddy's legal team is reportedly scrambling to control the damage, working overtime to contain the fallout from the leak. But time is not on their side. As the public and media continue to dissect the audio, the pressure is mounting. With every passing day, the stakes get higher for Diddy, and his team faces an uphill battle to keep the damage from escalating further. If they can't get ahead of this story, it could have far-reaching consequences for both his career and his personal life.
This Diddy's demeanor, I was expecting, because his family wasn't here, for him to be a little more somber, a little more defeated in a way, but that is not Diddy. Literally, his motto, besides being a bad boy for life, is can't stop, won't stop, and you cannot stop that confidence that he has when he appears inside the courtroom. I was very surprised to see that he had come inside. He had kind of smiled at the gallery. I felt in a way he even made eye contact.
What does this mean for Diddy's career? Can he bounce back? Or is this the beginning of the end? More importantly, what impact does this have on the people involved in his ongoing legal battles? This situation raises some tough questions about the nature of Hollywood and the price of fame. The entertainment industry is known for its obsession with power and money, but what happens when even the most successful figures fall victim to its darker side? From high-profile scandals to allegations of cover-ups and blackmail, we've seen how the industry can tear people apart. Diddy, who once seemed untouchable, larger than life with an empire that many only dream of, now finds himself at the center of controversy. With these new allegations and the leaked audio, his legacy is at serious risk. This scandal could change how the world views him, and the question remains, can he recover from this? His reputation, built over decades of hard work and success, is now on the line. For those involved in his legal battles, the situation is equally precarious. The fallout from this leak could have long-term consequences for everyone in Diddy's orbit, from business partners to his legal team. As the industry watches closely, the real question emerges. Is the pursuit of power in Hollywood destroying even the most established and powerful figures? This isn't just about Diddy. It's about the toxic pressures of fame and the inevitable costs that come with it.
As described in detail below, while attempting to evade law enforcement monitoring, the defendant has, among other things, orchestrated social media campaigns that are, in his own words, aimed at tainting the jury pool, made efforts to publicly leak materials he views as helpful to his case, and contacted witnesses through third parties. For these reasons, the court should deny a bail hearing. Well,
let's be honest, this isn't just about Diddy. It's about the larger culture of Hollywood itself. The pressure to succeed, the constant scrutiny, and the cutthroat competition create a perfect storm that often leads to disasters. In an industry where image is everything, the stakes are high, and the lines between reality and illusion can easily blur. The relentless pursuit of power, fame, and fortune can break even the strongest figures, and sometimes it takes just one scandal to bring everything crashing down. But beyond the drama and the headlines, there's a bigger issue at play, the toxic environment that fuels these incidents. As fans, it's crucial to remember that celebrities are human too. They make mistakes, have disagreements, and like all of us, sometimes lose sight of what really matters. They're not immune to the pressures of fame, and at times it can take a toll on their personal and professional lives. However, while they may face challenges, it's important to recognize that they are still accountable for their actions. Ultimately, the takeaway here is that we, as the audience, play a role in shaping the industry. We must hold celebrities, and the industry itself, accountable. The question is this the beginning of a reckoning for Hollywood's elite, where the power structures are challenged and there is a push for change? Or is it just another scandal that will fade away with time, forgotten once the next controversy takes over? Only time will tell, but what's clear is that Hollywood as a whole is at a crossroads, and the future could look very different depending on how this moment unfolds.
this case has a massive amount of litigation, and it's just not going to stop.
So that's all we have for today. What do you think about the leaked Diddy jail phone call audio? Do you believe it's real, or do you think it's just another hoax? I'd love to hear your thoughts, so make sure to drop a comment below and let's discuss. This story has definitely sparked a lot of debate, and your perspective matters. If you enjoyed this video and want to stay up to date with all the latest celebrity news and updates, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. A simple like helps us out a lot and shows us you're enjoying the content. And of course, make sure you're subscribed to the channel so you never miss a new video. We're always bringing you the juiciest stories and keeping you in the loop with everything going on in Hollywood. Also, be sure to tap that notification bell so you'll be the first to know whenever we post something new. That way, you can stay ahead of the game and never miss out on the latest gossip or breaking news. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Stay tuned, more juicy updates are just around the corner.